This is our interview process. Alright, so what are your names?
I'm Sophia Ruda.
I'm Tomas Bros.
What grade are you guys in?
We're seniors.
Do you guys have a Facebook or Twitter account?
Yes.
You both
Facebook.
Yeah,
do? What about you?
Facebook, no Twitter.
I don't like Twitter.
How often do you use Facebook?
I check it like once a day.
Alright, so what's your name?
Kevin, what?
Kevin what?
Goodman.
Alright. Do you have a Facebook or Twitter account?
Facebook.
Just Facebook?
Yep.
How often do you use it?
Daily.
Daily? About how many hours or minutes?
Hour.
An hour a day? What percentage of students at Orange do you think have a Facebook or Twitter account?
99.
99%?
98. I would do 98.
Okay. Alright, so what's your name?
I'm Mandel. What's up, guys? How you doing?
Alright, so do you have a Facebook or Twitter account?
I actually have both.
You do? How often do you use it?
Probably 6, 7, 8 times a day, somewhere in that ballpark.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Alright, so what percentage of teens at Orange do you think have a Facebook or Twitter account?
Probably most people here have a Facebook. Twitter, I don't think it's very popular at the moment.
So between either, what number?
Facebook has a larger percentage, I think.
Let's get a number out of you.
95%.
What's your name?
Zimpy.
Hey, Zimpy, do you have a Facebook or Twitter account?
Yes, both.
You have both?
Yep.
Combined, how often do you think you use it?
Per week or?
Sure.
Say 3 hours a day.
3 hours a day? That's a pretty hefty amount. What percentage of kids at Orange do you think have at least a Twitter or Facebook account?
I'd say 85.
85%? Okay, so what's your name?
Isaac Kadeski.
Do you have a Twitter or Facebook account?
I have a Facebook account.
How often do you use it?
Maybe a couple times a day for about a half an hour.
About every day?
Probably. Most days.
What percent of kids at Orange do you think have a Facebook or Twitter account?
Say probably about 85%.
Okay. Alright, so what's your name?
Chad.
Chad what?
Cohen.
What grade are you in?
11th.
Junior year?
Yep.
Alright, so do you have a Facebook or Twitter account?
Yep.
How often do you use it?
5 times a week.
For about how long?
An hour.
Okay. And what percentage of Orange students do you think have a Facebook or Twitter account?
Probably about 90.
90%?
Probably.
Okay. And we're going to ask you some alcohol-related questions. What percentage of kids at Orange do you think have a Facebook or Twitter account?
I like
Probably not so.
95.
High, real high.
Yeah.
Okay, and we're going to ask you some alcohol questions. What percentage of your senior class do you think has an alcohol beverage within a month?
I wouldn't say it's that much. Probably like maybe 25, 30%.
So about a fourth?
Yeah.
Okay, and how do you think that compares to the U.S. national average? Higher, lower, about the same?
It's probably
You can differ in
like
opinions.
the same or lower.
What grade are you in?
9.
Ninth grade. What percentage of your grade do you think basis?
30.
30%?
35.
35%? Alright, how do you think that compares to the U.S. national average for ninth graders? Do you think it's higher or lower at Orange?
Probably a tiny bit higher.
Higher than the rest of the country?
Yeah.
Alright, thank you very much. What percent of your grade do you think drinks within a month?
50.
50%? Right down the middle, half? Do you think that has any relationship between girls and boys?
Not really.
Okay, how do you think that relates to the U.S. national average for 11th graders?
It's probably about the same.
About the same?
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you very much. Percentage of your senior class do you think has a drink within a monthly basis?
What percentage?
Yeah. Out of 100.
45.
45? Okay. Do you think it goes up between freshman to senior year?
Probably. Depending on if there's a hockey game or something, you know, they might get a little rowdy.
All right, and then how do you think that reflects the national U.S. average? You think it for senior year?
I don't know. I think it
Do you think
depends on
orange
where you
is?
live, man.
Do you think orange is higher or lower?
lower.
Lower.
I think there are places where it's probably like a good amount of people, like 65%.
All right, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
What percentage of your grade do you think drinks?
So probably 69%. That's a pretty fair number. Next.
What percentage of do you think the U.S. drinks? What grade are you in?
11th.
11th graders around the nation. Higher or lower than orange?
69%.
All right, thank you very much.
You got it.
What grade are you in?
I'm in 11th grade.
What percent of your grade do you think drinks at Orange?
I'd say
In about a month time span.
30%.
30%. What percentage of 11th grade students around the U.S. do you think have at least one drink in a month's time?
45%.
So a little higher? You think Orange is a little lower?
Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure.
All right, well, Isaac, thank you very much.
All right, thank you. It's been a pleasure.